Coming in for the Cards, and he trusts guys that have that experience giving them the basketball.
Davian Williamson on the run out.
Nice finish by Davian Williamson. However, we are going to have a conversation about that. You can't get a wide open break and don't dunk it. Come on, Davidson. We got to do better than that.
Senior guard at 6'1". Nice find underneath from Williamson. And it'll put Malik Williams at the line when we come back.
Davian Williamson with the layup. However, my God, Alondes Williams, no layups here. We finish it strong in the paint.
Stay tuned to get 2 rolls of Alien Tape free. You heard that right, free. Finally, there's Alien Tape, a revolutionary new tape that doesn't use adhesive, but strong enough to hold an incredible 17.5 pounds on most surfaces. You'll love Alien Tape, the incredible new advanced grip technology tape that instantly locks anything into place without screws or anchors. There's more. Alien Tape is reusable. Remove it, rinse it, and reuse it. Use it again and it's just as strong. Use Alien Tape to hold stuff in place. It locks right down instantly. Keep things secure until you're done. Just give it a twist and it comes right off. No need to drill into cabinets. Alien Tape will stay in place until you decide to take it off. Alien Tape is perfect for glass. Use it for heavy towels and it stays in place. When you're done, remove it and there's no residue. Alien Tape defies gravity, even when it's wet. You'll love it. Alien Tape grips to most surfaces instantly. Hang heavy pictures on stone in a flash. Use Alien Tape outdoors. No nails or screws. It's tough and stands up to the elements. Alien Tape is amazing. Alien Tape is the reusable double-sided tape you'll use everywhere. Alien Tape stops furniture from sliding. It locks into place and won't damage floors. You'll love it. Alien Tape keeps carpets in place. Use Alien Tape in the car for backseat entertainment. Or easily secure your cell phone while driving. Call or go online to get your roll of the incredible Alien Tape for the low price of just $19.99 plus shipping and processing. But wait, order today and you can get 2 additional rolls of Alien Tape absolutely free. That's right, for a limited time, you can get 3 rolls of Alien Tape for one low price. That's an amazing amount of Alien Tape. Don't delay. Get yours today. Here's how to order.
To order, call 1-800-916-3154. That's 1-800-916-3154 or go to tryalientape.com. So call 1-800-916-3154 or order online at tryalientape.com.
Have you ever met Miss Lindy? She's a gal with the bright red hair. Now she stands high from all the rest. You know her anywhere. Where she's mine. Yeah, she's mine. My Miss Lindy. Why I love that little girl with the bright red hair. Have you ever seen Miss Lindy?
Wake Forest at Louisville, and Wake's been one of the stories in the ACC so far in year 2 under Steve Forbes, and he said to us last night, Corey, we look like an ACC basketball team, and we can put legit size out there in a way that we just couldn't last year.
They really do, and he loves this team, and not just from the standpoint of the size, but also from the veteran leadership. But when you look at 7'1", 7 feet, 6'10", 6'8", 6'8", and you think about 3 of those players, 6'8" and up, are in the starting lineup, it really gives Wake Forest a different look when they match up against ACC teams this year. They didn't get to flex that muscle as much during the non-conference where matchups can become a problem with smaller centers, but they will use that size in ACC play.
Corey, how good do you think Wake is? Their only loss is to the current number 16 team in the country in LSU. They've got wins over Northwestern and at Virginia Tech.
Well, when I tell you that when they went to Virginia Tech early December and walked away with a significant win, you're talking, it was a 20-plus at one point during that game. I became a believer in Wake Forest, and they did that without Alondes Williams putting up, a 30-point game, which he's had back-to-back 30-point games coming into this one. So they got balanced scoring in that one. And so I'm a believer in this Wake Forest team. I think they have a chance to have a special year. One of the 4 teams right now that our guy Joey Brackets has in the NCAA tournament representing the ACC.
They've got another offensive rebound. That's 5 of them already. And Hadim C couldn't pay it off.
But one thing they haven't taken advantage of them, they've gotten those opportunities, 3 offensive rebounds on the first possession, and then getting another one there, but not turning it into second chance points. Alonnis Williams did get 2 points off of an offensive board earlier.
Williamson scores plus a foul.
Once again, great action. And this is the second time we've seen a slip to the basket, just a simple curl. And Samuel Williamson going to the left hand, able to finish through the contact. Opportunity for the and one.
We have not seen Matt Cross yet. Again, Williamson in his first start of the season, and he's making an impact early. 5 points for a guy who, in his last 5 games coming in, had 9 points total in that stretch.
And Samuel Williamson last season ended the year averaging 11 and 11. 11 points, 11 rebounds over his last 7 games. To come into this season, and this is his first start, I'm not sure what went into that. But, of course, you would have expected more, and we've seen more from Samuel Williamson to start this game.
Cam Hildreth, the freshman for Wake Forest, had an answer. We're locked at 11.
Hildreth, one of the young players Steve Forbes talked to us about. We've got to make sure we continue to develop the young players. With the transfers getting so many minutes, you got to make sure that these young players keep growing because they're going to need them during ACC action.
Alonnis Williams, a transition 3 is the trailer.
You know, when you look at a guy like Alonnis Williams, who is tied for the lead at 21 points per game in the ACC in scoring, but you look at his field goal percentage, shooting the basketball extremely well, 58% from the field, you wouldn't expect that to be a guy that shoots a bunch of threes. However, Williams still taking his threes and shooting very well from the field.
And a response from Mason Faulkner, the 6th-year senior transfer.
Okay, so I got to ask you this, all right? So I've done this, of course, with many play-by-play guys already this year. And, you know, I'm thinking a 5th year is a super senior. So what do you call a 6th-year guy?
An extreme senior, maybe?
And if I could boo you right now on national television, I would. That's horrible, extreme senior. Come on. It's a super-duper senior. You've heard of super-duper before, haven't you?
Send your adjectives to @CoreyAlexander VA. Faulkner driving on Carter Witt, spun it out, and the rebound away.
You got to like the action for both these teams so far. You would think that the tempo right now has to favor Wake Forest. They want to get up and down, put more points on the board, but Louisville wants to be able to slow teams down but still get out of transition, score their own buckets.
Laravia went up against Williamson, and then Laravia saves it off a card in front of his own bench.
But no one more excited than Steve Forbes celebrating with his team off of the hustle play by Laravia. Wake Forest getting back. Laravia with the block shot, the strip, and then challenging, going after a loose ball, running it down, throwing it off of Withers to regain possession for the Demon Deacons. And Steve Forbes excited about Laravia being back in the lineup, missing the last 2 games for the Demon Deacons.
Yeah, due to health and safety protocol, so he last played 18 days ago. He gets 14 points and 6 rebounds a game. There's L. Ellis, the jet quick junior transfer guard, junior college transfer. And now Malik Williams for 3.
Malik Williams is a classic stretch 5, has the ability to shoot the 3, still can guard perimeter players as well as guard pick and roll action and the rim. Great touch from beyond the arc.
Hildreth, no. Ellis took a bump from Williamson. And it'll send us to a timeout. Malik Williams is back. Louisville leads by 3.
Those old shirts smelled as funky as they looked. At Cricket, we re-engineered vintage style. Softer fabrics, modern fits. Old school done better.
Why do nearly 1 million businesses choose Stamps.com to mail and ship? No more trips to the post office. No more paying full price for postage. And great rates from USPS and UPS. Mail letters, ship packages. Anytime, anywhere, for less. A lot less. Get our special TV offer, a 4-week trial plus postage and a digital scale. Go to stamps.com/TV and never go to the post office again.
I'm embarrassed to admit it, but I can't tell you the last time I looked at my credit card statement. Hi, I'm Yaya, founder of Truebill, a simple app to help you stay on top of your spending, save money, and make sense of your finances. It's an automated accountant for busy people. Download Truebill today.
Anybody that wants to maximize their workout, anybody that feels that their energy reserves are not what they used to be, True Niagen slowly builds energy in your cells. It's like beast mode for your cells. I'm Shannon Sharp, and I'm a true believer.
An electric guitar that hits all the right notes. Extraordinary. A coffee tea alarm clock that wakes up your senses. Unreal. A QR code that lets you explore and revel in a curated selection of the world's most unique and unexpected tech, fashion, home, and adventure items. Wondrous. Open your phone's camera, scan the code, and discover all that awaits you at touchofmodern.com.
Can I borrow $100? Absolutely not. I don't need to hit up family and friends for money anymore because with Earnin I can access up to $100 per day from my paycheck instantly with no hidden fees and no interest. So stop playing. Download Earnin today.
Everybody sees the success. Nobody's mind really goes to what it took to be successful. As an athlete and as a coach, I work out every single day. I wear UFOs because it provides recovery, and once you try them, you'll never wear another slide a day in your life. They are seriously life-changing footwear.
Are you kidding me? 26 seconds in! Green's got two! The Tigers have done it! The celebration begins!
This is one of two conference games going on in the ACC tonight, and only two because these three that were supposed to be also played tonight postponed due to COVID-19 protocols with some of these programs. And of course, last week, Corey, the ACC changed course on the rescheduling policy.
Well, and rightfully so when you consider what the ACC did, but you also have to remember a forfeit will be assigned if a team has the available number of players and the one coach but elects not to play. And again, I think that's fair because the rule was changed to 7 available players and 1 healthy coach. And if a team decides at that point that we're still not going to play the game, then the forfeit will be assigned. But I like the fact that, it was especially, the Wake Forest-Boston College game last week was what spurred the rule change. And again, Boston College having to forfeit that game wasn't taken very well, wasn't received well from ACC coaches, players alike. And I'm glad the ACC athletic directors got together, got that rule changed.
We've also had a schedule shakeup as it relates to this weekend as well, with a couple of games that were set for Saturday, including Louisville's next game, now bumped over to Sunday, dealing with a postponement Saturday as well. Some time changes. We'll get you all that info as well. Alondis Williams gets fouled, and he will shoot 2.
Will be interesting to see if these postponed games can get made up, though, because when you consider every ACC team plays, 2 games a week. You're normally going to have a weekend game, whether it's Saturday, Sunday, then you've got somewhere between Monday and Wednesday to play. So do teams start to play 3 games in a week in order to make up those postponed games, or do they just say, hey, we're not going to go back and play it? But for what the ACC has been thus far this year, ACC hasn't been great in the non-conference. Right now, only 4 teams, according to Joey Brackett's, in the NCAA tournament field as of right now. I believe that many teams will try to get these games made up in comparison to allowing them to go to a no contest.
So we're getting 2 Joey Brackett's references here in the first 9 minutes of this game, Corey, and we're not even in January yet?
Joey Brackett's is forever. Again, it's not, Joey Brackett's has he's not governed by time. Oh, come on now, are you serious? Joey Brackett's is, if he's sending out the emails to us, that means it's time to mention Joey Brackett's on TV.
A rite of passage in the wintertime. in our ESPN family. Louisville by 1 midway through the first half here at the KFC Yum Center, and an offensive foul on Isaiah Musius, so that's his second.
And you see LaRavia actually coaching up Musius on the floor. And you're talking about a graduate senior talking to a senior about a mistake made. That mistake forces Musius to head to the bench with 10:26 remaining. Be interesting to see if Steve Forbes keeps Isaiah on the bench for the remainder of this first half or trusts his senior to come back in and play with those 2 fouls.
Williams couldn't get it to go from the free throw line, but a nice scrap there by Jalen Withers. Chris Mack has wanted him to be more aggressive on the offensive boards. And a carry is called on Davian Williamson. Withers out. Samuel Williamson returns.
You know, looking at Louisville's notes, this is the first time I've had Louisville live this season. But looking at their notes, the surprising when you see Samuel Williamson as well as Jalen Withers, another great back cut for Louisville, unable to finish. But when you look at those guys' numbers, they would have been probably the 2 guys you would expect to come in and have great seasons for the Cards this year. And really, it just hasn't been there for those 2 guys throughout the first 11 games of the season.
Williams denied by Malik Williams. Ellis on the run out to the rim. And he's fouled by LaRavia.
But you see the difference that Malik Williams makes along that back line for the Cards. And when you consider you're going up against a guy who is a ACC Player of the Year candidate right now in Alondas Williams, staying with him step for step and then denying the opportunity at the rim, starting the break for the Cards, getting out in transition where L. Ellis tries to capitalize at the free throw line.
Miss on the first for the junior from Durham, North Carolina, as Noah Locke returns.
Hey, Mike, okay, so, of course, I've got to find a hip-hop nickname for you. I'm still working on that. You know, I've got one for pretty much all of my other play-by-play guys. But do you think that L. Ellis's friends would call him LL?
I think so.
You know, see, that just went over your head. It took you way too long to respond to that.
You think I'm not a Cool J guy?
I'm not sure because it took you so long.
We do have an audio delay from the home studios. It's coming back with Louisville.
I'm not going with that one, buddy. I'm hearing you. I can see your lip sync. I know exactly what you're saying. Don't try to blame it on the delay.
Good ACC action from the KFC Yum Center. A couple of 1-0 teams so far in conference action. Corey Alexander, Mike Monaco, our entire crew with you. And Sam Williamson throws it down. They've been waiting for that, Sam Williamson, to show up this year. What a pass from Alondas Williams to Dallas Walton.
Steve Forbes says he is an elite passer. That was the first thing that he noticed about Alondas Williams, who's second in the ACC in assists per game. And when you consider that feed, you can see exactly what Steve Forbes was talking about and why he stood out to him at first sight, showing his ability to pass the basketball.
Chris Mack even said yesterday that Alondas Williams is by far the best passer that we've played all season long in these first 12 games. There's Walton. 6th-year senior, the transfer from Colorado, couldn't score over the top, but another offensive rebound. That's now a half dozen for Wake.
Wake hasn't had much success with second chance points on these offensive opportunities. This time, get the foul But Louisville has done a great job cutting to the basket in this game. The second time Samuel Williamson gets a curl action. This time he puts someone on a poster.
People assume these photo shoots are easy.
Just like they assume they can't afford great insurance. For surprisingly great rates that fit any budget, call or click to get a quote today.
You know how sometimes you're just kind of brushing your teeth and then, all of a sudden, it's on. With Roman, you can take care of erectile dysfunction discreetly. So whenever the moment happens, you're ready. Roman ready.
Hair loss isn't just about how you look, it's about how you feel. Through Hims, you can get doctor-prescribed treatment options to help stop hair from falling out and regrow what you've already lost. Just go to 4hims.com. Start a free online visit and a licensed provider will guide you to your personalized regrowth plan. Then get treatment delivered to your door. Millions of guys have already turned to Hims for clinically proven doctor-trusted treatments. And you can be next. Get started today with a 90-day money-back guarantee at 4hims.com.
Selling on Poshmark is crazy simple. All you have to do is post a picture, add a description, add a price, and you're pretty much good to go. Right now I'm selling Air Jordans and Nikes and Adidas, anything really performance related or style related.
Download the free Poshmark app now.
Are you kidding me? 26 seconds in! Green's got two! The Tigers have done it! The celebration begins!
War Machine. Play online with your friends. Destroy your enemies. Experience massive battles. War Machines. Play free now. Available on the App Store and on Google Play.
Yeah! Woo! With the Game Time app, I paid 60% less than this guy. What? And it's not just sports tickets. It's also concerts.
Seriously?
Performances too!
Oh, come on!
Game Time finds you the best last-minute deals and guarantees the lowest price.
Am I underdressed?
Download Game Time. Last-minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed.
Here comes Greg with your organic carrots. He credits sun, good soil, and a little something he just won't tell. Here comes award-winning cooking without having to get the tattoos. Here comes the Sunbasket.
Wake Forest in Louisville and a 1-point game. And for Wake Forest, Alondes Williams already has a game-high 9 points and 3 assists. And here's a guy who, going back to even his senior year of high school, you include what his college stops have been before coming to Wake, never more than 17 points a game. And so, of course, here he is getting 21 a game for Wake Forest.
But when you look at the junior and senior year at Oklahoma, there was a tremendous amount of development there, but Alondes Williams did not play with the basketball in his hand. When Steve Forbes recruited Alondes Williams, he talked to him about being able to play with the ball in his hands, showing off his passing ability, but also giving him more and more opportunities to score, and it's worked out perfectly for him in Winston-Salem.
Steve Forbes said to us last night, I thought he could score double figures. I certainly didn't think he was going to be getting 21 a game. And he said, look, the competition, it's going to get better as we get into exclusively conference play in the ACC.
But, you know, the competition will get better, but Alondes Williams' confidence has grown also. And he's finding his spots. He knows where he can score. And he's not a guy that relies on his jump shot all the time to be able to score. But because he attracts so much attention, pretty much from the point guard position, he shows off his passing ability. But right now, with the green light that he's gained and earned by averaging 21 points per game, he's playing with tremendous confidence as well.
Wake now one of its last 9 from the floor after the Davian Williamson miss. L. Ellis stopped on a dime, tried to thread a pass to Roosevelt Wheeler, the freshman. And it's a Louisville turnover, just their 4th.
Roosevelt Wheeler coming off his best performance as a Card last time out in Western Kentucky. 4 for 4 from the field for him for 8 points. And finding his way into the rotation for Chris Mack. And often, of course, you know, when you get an opportunity to follow a guy like Malik Williams, you know, who has been a leader for this Louisville team really since his sophomore season, especially vocally, that's a great development piece for Wheeler to be able to grow into this Cardinal system.
Dallas Walton puts Wake up by 1, just under 6 to go in the first half. Louisville has gone 9 deep. That's pretty standard fare for this deep roster this year. But we have not seen, again, Matt Cross, who had started the previous 3 games. Dre Davis short, rebound Walton. LaRavia scoops it up off the glass, plus a foul.
That move. Whenever you see a guy get into the middle of the paint, spin, and then go underhanded for the layup, we're talking vet move. That's 35 and over league at the YMCA. And Matt LaRavia pulling it off here. Sorry, Jake LaRavia pulling it off here at crunch time here in this first half. Wake Forest now on a 4-0 run, trying to make it 5-0 after Wake went 2.5 minutes without scoring. They've been in control for the last segment to regain the lead.
And on that play, Jake LaRavia was matched up with Dre Davis, former high school teammates together back in Indianapolis.
So if anyone knew that he was going to go back you down 35 and older YMCA move, it was Dre Davis, and he still fell for it.
Scoring drought approaching 4 minutes for Louisville. It stays with the Cards with 4 left on the timer. And Chris Mack will take a timeout here with 4 seconds on the shot clock and about 5 minutes to go in the first half.
A loud screech, an ugly scratch, and a deep gash. Furniture Legs can scar your floors, costing you a lot of cash. Now there's Ruby Sliders, the new chair leg covers that protect your floors, prevent scratching, and slide with ease without all the noise. They fit snugly on both size legs and glide across any floor. Now you can move even your largest furniture with no effort at all, keeping your floors looking beautiful for years, guaranteed. With Ruby Sliders, any furniture will slide and glide effortlessly. A heavy person in a chair can scratch up your floor, but even a child can push this large man with Ruby Sliders. And look, no scratches. Regular felt gets worn and easily falls off, but Ruby Sliders feature an ultra-tight nano-weave material attached with an industrial strength adhesive to the cover, so they're built to last. Look, we attached vice grips to a Ruby Slider on this heavy stool. Ruby Sliders held tight, never budging. Plus, they're ultra-flexible and conform to most sizes. Fat legs, skinny legs, round or square. You'll love the universal fit. It even works on metal, so Ruby Sliders are perfect for folding chairs when you have extra company. They'll protect any kind of floor, from hardwood, laminate, ceramic tile, and more. Chair legs can mark up your cabinet bottoms, but Ruby Sliders protect cabinets from scratches, all while keeping your chair legs scuff-free. Don't be fooled by cheap imitations that won't last or don't fit. Call or go online now to get Ruby Sliders for as low as 99 cents with free shipping. And remember, red means they're authentic. Ruby Sliders is guaranteed to last for 10 years or your money back. This offer is not available on Amazon, so call or click now to protect your floors for as low as 99 cents with free shipping. Order now.
Call 1-800-470-0593. That's 1-800-470-0593. Call or visit rubysliders.com. So call 1-800-470-0593 now.
Your vibe isn't one size fits all. It's about what suits your body and what suits the moment. So instead of putting it in words, we're putting it in a store that knows you and fits you. Introducing Stitch Fix Freestyle, your personalized store. We're so you.
I've always been prone to hair thinning.
I was under a lot of stress. I was getting older.
I started taking Nutrafol.
Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement.
I am back to me.
Start your hair growth journey at Nutrafol.com.
ACC Network has it covered tomorrow before and after the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. Packer and Durham get the day started at 7 a.m. Eastern. The Huddle will have a 1-hour pregame show leading right up to the game on ESPN. Then after the game, get back here to ACCN for a postgame show after Pitt and Michigan State. All right, 4 left on the shot clock for Louisville. Chris Mack drew this up, and the Cards don't get off a shot.
Well, he didn't draw up a turnover, no question about that. Give Wake Forest credit for doing the job defensively and then racing it back down the floor, turning defense into offense. Davian Williamson knocking down the corner 3, and Wake Forest has once again found their rhythm on the offensive end of the floor.
Neither team had led by more than 3. It's now 6, and another turnover from Louisville, a half dozen now. So Noah Locke's coming out, and Mason Faulkner enters. .90 run the last 4 minutes for the Demon Deacons. Jared West is battling with Alondis Williams.
Yeah, but that's a battle.
Spinning,
he lost in that possession.
Dishing and scoring. That's Hadim C. That is gorgeous, Corey.
That is gorgeous, but you think about Jared West giving up a tremendous amount of size, so you can battle all you want, but when you're playing against a smart player who knows how to take advantage of the physicality, as Alondis Williams does on that possession, you find yourself on the wrong side of a highlight.
6 inches, 30 pounds, the difference.
Yeah, Jared West battled all he wanted to, but Alondis Williams on that last possession going to the post and really taking on all the pressure that West was putting on his body, spinning off of it. But then the presence of mind not to try to shoot a challenge shot, dropping it off to Hadim C for the easy bucket.
Davian Williamson out with his second foul. Remember, Musius picked up his second right around the 10:30 mark. And Jared West is good on the front end of a 1-and-1. So West is good on both. It's a 6-point game with 4 to go in the first half.
And much needed points for Louisville to get something on the board after going through a tremendous drought. And right now trying to find a way to get a stop where Wake Forest has found their rhythm offensively.
Hadim C is fouled in the post, and it sends us to a timeout.
And this is how you find your rhythm offensively. You put the ball in your best player's hands, and he makes a play.
Can you believe this? Doug Flutie and Frank Thomas. You guys look great. Once I turn 40.
Let me guess, less energy, less drive?
Definitely.
It's not your fault. It happens to every man. Testosterone levels drop as you age.
Happened to you guys?
Yep.
So what did you do?
We got Nugenix Total T.
To get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, text MIGHTY to 231-231. This unique man-boosting formula is powered by Testofen, a patented key ingredient clinically researched to help increase testosterone levels.
That does it. I gotta get Nugenix.
Just send a text for a complimentary bottle. And by the way, she'll like it too.
Get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix now. Text MIGHTY to 231-231. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, with key ingredients to help you get back in shape fast. Absolutely free. That's MIGHTY to 231-231.
I was a fool to let you down, and now you run. Oh, now I'm crying, 'cause I want you back. Cupid, Cupid, send his kisses to me. Cupid, Cupid, tell him he belongs to me. Tell him that I'm pizza. Send his kisses to me. Cupid, Cupid.
You would think a pan is a pan until Made In came along, and I went, wow, these things are something better.
Those are the pans that we use at Alinea, at one of the best restaurants in the world.
It's built for a home cook like me, but fit for Alinea like him.
Why are millions of everyday investors like you getting stock tips from the Motley Fool? Because the Motley Fool's average stock pick has returned over 600%, beating the return of the S&P 500 by more than 4 times. As a member, you get new stock selections every month from a team of market-beating stock pickers. And it's only $79 for your first full year of investment guidance for new members. So why are everyday investors using the Motley Fool? Why wouldn't they? Join at fool.com/access.
War Machines. Play online with your friends. Destroy your enemies. Experience massive battles. Available on the App Store and on Google Play.
Conference action inside the KFC Yum Center. It's Wake by 6 over Louisville.